Hi guys, welcome to our channel Cricket Auction. So today, we had the first game of the Champions Trophy 2025. So we'll be having a match review about it. So firstly, I think Pakistan being the host, they had played their first game today, and against New Zealand. So I think one of the top contenders in their group along with India. So very important for a game for Pakistan. In fact, for both the sides, because it's very important that in such a tournament, right, you need to kickstart the momentum. Unless you have the momentum in your favor, because mind you, you're only going to play 3 games, right? So if you're going to play only 3 games, it's really difficult for you to get back into this tournament. If you're going to have that first game, if you're going to lose that first game, right, it's really difficult to make a comeback. And it's also very important that you understand your team combination, you get your 11 right, because unless you get the 11 right, it's gonna be a huge task to maybe change, chop and change in the middle of the tournament. It's gonna bring in a lot of confusion, right? So in that sense, the first game plays a huge role. And in this game, right, initially New Zealand, after losing 3 important wickets, right, the likes of Devon Conway, Kane Williamson, Darrell Mitchell, they had to have that one batter who had to play till the very end. Will Young played really well for his 100, guys. I mean, a top class 100 from Will Young in a very initial phase of his ICC career, maybe, if I had to put it that way. But from then on, Tom Latham as well, the way he counter-attacked the spinners was excellent to watch. Because we all know that he's very strong with the sweep shots. And also he beautifully controlled the middle overs today, because I think in Pakistan you need to have that skill of batting in the middle overs, because I really think that with the advent of T20 cricket taking over, the art of batting in the middle overs is slightly maybe that skill is maybe slightly diminishing day by day. But Tom Latham definitely showed us on how you should bat in that situation, because post the 40th over, right, it's got the run, you cannot stop the run flow as a bowling unit. It's really difficult. And in Pakistan, we've seen that as well in the recently concluded tri-series, right, between Pakistan, New Zealand and South Africa. The scoring rate in the last 10 overs has been really high. And as we have discussed, the bowling teams have found it actually very, very difficult. So in that sense, eventually today also that happened, because Tom Latham batted really well, along with him, Glenn Phillips as well, giving that blitz in the end, getting 60 odd runs to his name. So he also batted really well, and it came in real quick time as well. In just in excess of 180 strike rate. So if you're going to bat in that manner, I think that had actually extended them to 320. Maybe that knock was the difference between a 280 and a 320. So in that sense, it really made the difference in the game. So other than that, I really have that feeling. The outfield has been really quick, yes. But Pakistan, in one way, the batting depth that they have, they can actually chase down a 320. There is no doubting that. But what I felt was initially extraordinary bowling effort from New Zealand. I mean, with the likes of Matt Henry and Will O'Rourke with the new ball, they had done extremely well to keep it in the right line and length, to do the right thing, and they did the basics right. So initially they got the 2 wickets that they needed. The wicket of Mohammad Rizwan, skipper Mohammad Rizwan, and also Saad Shakil, who had opened the batting actually today for Pakistan, along with Babar Azam. So Babar Azam as well batted really well, for his 64 of 90 deliveries. Maybe the strike rate is slightly questionable, yes. People could be critical about that. People can be critical about that, but at the end of the day, right, I think the situation demanded him to play in that manner. That's what I feel, because a couple of wickets are down, you're chasing a target of 320, and also one of your key batters, your skipper, has lost his wicket. So at that point in time, you actually had to stabilize at one end. One batter, you need that one batter to play long, to take the game, right? Only then can you have that, or rather increase the probability of winning the game, right? So I think the situation demanded that, and the way Salman Aga played, and the other end Kushdil Shah as well. I think it was really good. Had they had if they had wickets in hand, right? I think they would have definitely gone closer, because they had ended up losing the game by close to 60 runs. So if you're going to have wickets in hand, you can actually chase down even close to 80 to 100 runs in the last. So that's what actually we have observed from this game. And yes, other than that, we've discussed a lot of points. In the middle overs, you need to be really good, because unless you're gonna do well in the middle overs, it's going to be really difficult. And the bowling department of New Zealand as well. I mean, you definitely need to have a word about them, because the likes of Michael Bracewell, Mitchell Santner, the spinners did their job, and at the top, Matt Henry, Will O'Rourke. I think their lengths made it really difficult. They weren't really didn't provide that loose deliveries, right? The short deliveries, or the ones where they could get easy runs, to be very honest. So other than that, yes, it's gone pretty well for New Zealand. A perfect game, if you could put it that way. But yes, they would want their top order to score runs as well. Yes, Will Young doing a very good job, but the rest of them as well, they would definitely want them to come back. And the next game as well for Pakistan will be a virtual knockout versus India. So that one on the Sunday, being on 23rd Feb, would be a huge game to watch out for in the context of the group. So very important that they get going, because if they're going to lose one more game, I think it's going to get very, very difficult for them to make the semi-finals, make it to the semi-finals. So being the home team, they would definitely want to be there, right? I mean, definitely any team participating in the Champions Trophy would eventually want to get there, in any ICC event for that matter. They would want to get to the next stage of a tournament, right? So definitely, I think Pakistan will go back to the drawing board and look at what has gone wrong for them and what can be done right. And I definitely think that this team is more than capable of getting to the semi-finals from this point, because I really think that they have a very, very deep batting lineup. And especially if you're going to play in Pakistan, that deep batting lineup is going to be a huge asset for you, right? So in that sense, I really think they have to they'll definitely play to their strengths and bring their best potential ahead. So New Zealand getting first points on the board, guys, and definitely they will look to continue with the momentum. As we've discussed, momentum is very, very important, especially in a very short tournament like this. So guys, that is the end of the review. So if you like this video, do like and share it with your friends, and do put your thoughts in the comment section below, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.